Howdy, folks. We're back with some more Zenless Zone Zero. Last time we got pretty far into Chapter 2's story, where the gang, composed of Wise, Bell, in control of Eos, of course, uh, Minato, Yuzuha, and Alice, went into this super secret, seemingly abandoned Porcelumex facility. Well, it wasn't abandoned. They clearly were in a hurry, emptying out the place. And then, well, it was, okay, so it technically was abandoned, and they were going to destroy it. And they all went snooping around in there. And we found the white-haired ghost that Mello and Dante were talking about. And it was the evil doppelganger monster of Yishuan's sister that was teased at the end of Chapter 1. And they all got captured upon going to a hollow where one of the co-leaders of the Porcelumex was held up at, Ferox. They escaped. Yuzuha led them out and then went back. And we learned that, yes, that everything that I suspected ended up actually happening. Alice's dad did not die in an accident. He was killed. And the reason he was killed was because he inadvertently ran into Yuzuha snoozing an event after she had gotten tired and started sleeping in there, where she found one of the two hairpins that Alice owned, and which fell off her head when she was little. And so both characters have been inadvertently tied together since that point. Yuzuha got a new lease on life, but Alice lost her dad in the process. And now, and then everyone but Yuzuha made it out, and they all got saved by, of all people, Isolde, which we knew this character was going to be interacting with us one way or another, but it seems that she's on our good side. And she brought Opal Squad with her, which was a very nice treat to see. They haven't been forgotten about, and they brought the other members, including this demon chick named Magus. Not the name I would have expected to see. Very, very masculine. And then you have Seed, this bulky robot thing, which was hanging around with Soldier 11. And, of course, Trigger was around as well. And now we're discussing the next phase of the story, where we're going to go back and form a rescue party and bust Yuzuha out of there and go and take Mr. Ferox down and hopefully take another notch out of the Exaltists. So,
alright, everyone's here. Let's kick things off then. We need to move quickly to the Hollow, stop Ferox's scheme, and rescue Miss Ukinami.
Is it just me, or does Magus's tail have a face on it? And why does it have its own character screen? What's going on here? Is this like Shin Godzilla or something?
Captain Magus, could you and Orphe please explain the current situation to everyone?
Orphe? So it has a name, huh? So Magus is the last name? I wonder what the first name is.
Roger that. Alright, everyone. Opal Squad's strength can definitely bridge the gap you had before, but we're currently facing two major obstacles.
What the heck am I looking at?
First, our identities as part of the defense force, and second, how to get there.
Wait, so the tail is the one in command? I'm confused.
As you all know, the defense force and Tops are like oil and water. If we just dive into the Wi-Fi situation, it's gonna cause a whole world of chaos between them.
Wait a minute, so Magus is not the girl herself. Magus is the cybernetic demon thing coming off of her in a tail form. So wait, Who's in charge now, exactly? Is this like a reverse symbiote kind of thing? I'm confused. Well, Orphe, okay, that makes more sense. It's what, like Orpheus, but feminine, I guess. Well, she has a nice voice and I like her design, but I'm very confused over where the whole cybernetic AI tail comes in. The demon horns I get, but yeah, I have so many questions.
That is, we need a way to keep your identities under wraps. Or perhaps we can find some help to pull off this rescue. Yes, but honestly, the real headache is the second one. How do we actually get to the site? Hmm? What do you mean?
Means we can't take the old route anymore. It's probably my fault.
Well, that's probably my fault. In a panic to escape the miasmic fiend, I had them blow up the fissure at the lab.
Whoops.
Well, it was a tough call. I just checked in with Theory too, and we found the blast set off a chain reaction that totally wrecked the hollow structure. Now the route from Siloon Bay to the lab is way longer. The extra travel time could totally tank our mission.
So we need to find another way.
Is there really no other way to get into the hollow? There is another way, and the entrance is pretty close, but it's only accessible by cable car.
In other words, right under Porcelumex's nose. That certainly is tricky. With all the recent security checks, the cable car entrance to the hollow is tightly controlled. Just getting the cable car running requires high-level internal permissions, even within Porcelumex.
High-level permission. I thought of someone. Do they mean Damien?
Wait, I just thought of someone. Someone who has high-level permissions and could be a solid ally.
Wise? Wait, do you mean Mr. Damien Blackwood?
Yup.
That's right. The two bigwigs at Porcelumex, Ferox and Lucro, have been at each other's throats for a while now, and Damien's stuck in the middle of their conflict.
So go through Damien, drive a bigger wedge between the two feuding heads, and sow chaos and discord.
If we hand him this chance to bring Ferox down, and if he plays it right, he could cozy up to Lucro and climb the Porcelumex ladder.
True. Damien's got a nose for profit sharper than anyone. He won't pass up a sweet deal like this. And as long as he can back us up, we can keep Obel Squad's identity under wraps.
What do you think, Colonel?
I have no objections. Honestly, it seems to be our best option.
All right. I'm calling Damien right now to set up a meeting.
Magus, let everyone know we're gearing up to move.
So is Magus an AI in that tail, or is it somebody else broadcasting through the tail? I'm genuinely curious. What is that thing's story, and why is he attached to this demon girl named Orphe? Which, by the way, Orphe, yeah, that is definitely a future playable character. I mean, come on.
Yes, ma'am.
Definitely unique looking. Too unique looking to be any other kind of character other than an enemy unit, and she's clearly not an enemy unit, so yeah. I mean, Pulchra became a playable character, and she was an accessory to villainy. But then poor Bellum got forgotten about, the big ol' orangutan. We haven't seen him in forever, so yeah, who knows. I heard you wanted to see me now, and we need to find a place where no one's around. You should know that making such demands won't fly unless you've got something really worthwhile to bring to the table, Mr. Wise. That's the last thing you need to worry about. If anything, what I'm offering is so valuable that it might be a way above your price range. Looks like someone's confident. Alright, I'll take the lottery ticket off your hands. I'll wait for you near the upper cable car station at Phylum Heights. Remember, you only have 5 minutes. Understand? Have we heard from Damien yet? What's the situation? He agreed to meet. Alright, everyone get ready to head to Phylum Heights. Are you good to go? Let's head out now. Soon after, you arrive at the meeting point. Ah, so he's up here, is he? Away from any prying eyes, I hope. Good, right on time. Why'd you pick this place to meet up? You promised me something valuable, and the cold wind here helps keep my clear head. Helps keep a clear head. Plus, from here, you can see all of Phylum and the distant hollow. A view that helps take the edge off the tedium of waiting. Alright, let's wrap up the small talk. Let's not keep our fellow guests waiting.
I must be seeing things. Not only do we have Yunque's summit, but also Miss Timefield and Miss Isolde all together. What's brought all of you here?
A rescue mission.
Looks like you've set up quite the surprise for me, Master Wise. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain.
You briefly tell Damien what happened earlier.
So, Ferox has been colluding with the Exaltus and running a secret lab in the Hollow. Now he's kidnapped your companion, and what's more, he's also planning to destroy all the evidence?
Yup.
Master Wise, do you truly understand the implications of this?
It means we have a common enemy and there's a solid opportunity right in front of you.
It means we have a common enemy now. Mr. Damien, Ferox's actions seriously threaten the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, and even Porcelumex's future. If we work together to stop him, not only can we keep Wi-Fi safe, but you'll also get rid of a major obstacle in your career.
And hopefully he does not become another enemy, because, you know, today's allies can become your enemies tomorrow, or vice versa.
I cannot deny that things would be much easier for me with Ferox out of the picture. But if we catch him now, I'm afraid Wi-Fi Peninsula will have much more than just a safety inspection to worry about.
Yeah, Damien's been helpful, but he definitely does have the air of being slimy when it can get him something. I mean, we already saw how his little talk with Alice went, and how he basically goaded her into getting wrapped up in all this. I mean, she already technically was in hindsight, but especially with what happened to her old man, but still.
It may damage the company's reputation in the short term, but if you're the one bringing this to light during the safety inspection, neither the government nor the defense force will have anything against you.
Yeah, he basically has an alibi and can save face.
And in the long run, it shows people Porcelumex's sincerity and commitment.
You certainly make some good points. But emphasizing the upsides while avoiding mention of the potential risks isn't exactly a recipe for healthy cooperation. I was assuming our success when I said that Wi-Fi Peninsula would have more to worry about. But what if we fail? Time's running out. Once Ferox destroys the evidence, all your accusations will turn into baseless defamation. And if that happens, no one will emerge unscathed, myself included. Let me reiterate. You are, without a doubt, dangling an enticing opportunity in front of me. But there's nothing solid enough for me to go all in on. For the sake of our friendship, I can pretend today didn't happen. I'll take my leave now. Good luck, everyone.
Wait!
Have something to say, Miss Timefield?
Mr. Damien, I have just what you need. If you can help us with our upcoming mission, I, as the heir of the Timefield family, promise that once it's done, I'll hand over the family's patent rights for anti-corruption medicine to Porcelumex. For free.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Hold on, Alice. What are you saying?
Because that sounds like a very big, one-sided gamble. I don't like it.
Oh. For free?
Yeah, even he's taken aback.
That's right. You have many workers in the Hollow in Wi-Fi Peninsula. And those patent fees you pay us are a pretty hefty dent in your budget every year.
Yeah, but what does that do for your family, Alice? I mean, that's your main income. If that dries up, what are you going to be left with? Not to mention, you're the only member of your family left.
In addition, acquiring this patent will surely advance other research related to corruption. And I know Porcelumex is eager to break free from Jonathan Consortium.
Who names their family last name Consortium? Well, I say Alice is the last living member, but because, well, technically her grandfather is still alive, but, well, if the hospital bed and equipment was any indication, he's not long for this world himself.
So, Mr. Damien, is this offer enough to get you in on this gamble?
I didn't think the Timefield princess could muster the courage to look me straight in the eye and speak like this. You've truly impressed me.
Yeah, she's really matured. Short time, but still.
Are we in agreement, then?
Well, when the situation gets tough, the tough get going, right? Even the little Miss Autist here has to step up.
If the heir of the Timefield family is putting her chips on the table, backing down now would only make me look like a coward.
I'll go make the necessary preparations and we can meet at the Phylum Heights cable car station later.
Huh?
Didn't Ferox send people to Swabian for us before? Is it really okay for us to just go to the cable car station in the open? Out in the open? That's exactly why I need to prepare. First, I'll need to find all the people lurking around and wait, then come up with a good enough excuse to send them far, far away. And to get to the cable car running in the dead of night, we'll need to grease some palms over at the station. Well, I'm heading out now. I shall see you later. I wonder if Damon is going to get all that stuff for free, or if he's gonna lay off as a show of good faith. I mean, he's an oily son of a bitch. We've all seen how he is and acts, but, well, we'll see, right? We shall see, mon chéri, we shall see.
The evening chill is setting in. What a warm bowl of soup to shake it up.
There's no new commissions. What the heck? Eh. Before I go in there, let me go check the... I like her eyes, says Luffy. I do too. The whole hetero... I don't think any other character in the game has heterochromatic eyes. Yeah, she has very pretty yellow and orange and yellow eyes. And I like her character model. She's very expressive. Plus, as a character too, she's cool. I like her. I really do. My feelings on their gameplay positive and negative aside, I really do like her and Yuzuha as characters. I'm looking forward to seeing what else they go and do. Okay, so this still has a ways to go. Okay, this already finished. Ugh, I'm gonna have to go grind for materials again, as much as I don't like it. Yeah. Sorry, that was dad. Okay, what else can I concoct? Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get these anchors crafted so I can start making the dollars out of them. Okay. I might need to skip Alice because I just saw Orpheus combat animations and they're really good. Hugo has different colored eyes too. Oh yeah, he does. I forgot about Hugo. Honestly, I completely forgot about Hugo. And it was only fairly recently too. Yeah, he does. He has the heterochromatic eyes as well. Just off the fact that there's so much character in her animation is the charm in there. Yeah, she definitely has a lot of it. And also, I said yesterday that I learned that, yes, she is in fact a rabbit, Thyren, which at first I didn't think she was because of the angle her ears were placed. But yeah, she's the pointy-eared, short-eared variety, not the big floppy-eared variety, which frankly appeals to me more because I prefer rabbit ears of the short, pointy, straight-eared variety as opposed to the big floppy fan ears of others. So yeah, so already she went show. Knowing that, she gets extra points from me. And I'm really, like, seriously. Okay, so Orphe's the girl. So Magus is this weird AI strapped to the demon tail on her butt. I'm hella confused and curious as to what the story is with this character, or characters in plural.
I've arranged for the cable car. I'll operate it myself and get you across.
Have I seen Orphe's animations too? No, I have not. I only just ran into this character in-game yesterday, and I have not seen anything. I've only ever run into a couple of shorts relating to Yuzuha and Alice and the beach stuff, but not much other than that, and frankly, I'd like to keep it that way, at least for now, and see what happens. Okay, Orphe's animations, in my opinion, are better than Alice's, just all the fact that there's so much character and animation and the charm in there. Well, I won't know till I see it, and so far, I kind of want to let the game do it for me. Unless I run into it on the online, which is a probability. You'll operate yourself. You're going to operate it yourself?
You're going to operate it yourself?
If we wish to keep the Defense Force's presence under wraps, I can't just leave such an important task to someone else. But let's get one thing straight. If you fail, I'll cut ties with you faster than you can blink. I'll act as if I were forced to start the cable car. As for whether I can convince them, well, that'll be in the hands of fate.
Ever offer one hand and withhold the other, or arm the other?
So, you had a backup plan all along.
Just a survival strategy I've picked up as I climbed the ladder. All right. Have we established the rescue team?
It's settled. The first group will be Wise, Alice, and Noble Squad. Once Ishuen Shifu gets here, I'll act as her proxy and escort her into the Hollow as backup. She's on her way to Phylum Heights now.
Adding Ishuen Shifu to the mix should certainly improve our chances.
If we are the ones to bring Ferox out of the Hollow, it'll certainly raise some eyebrows. So, I'll leave the cleanup to all you Yunquei Summit Masters.
I literally just saw the vid on my timeline and was so surprised her animations were already out. Really? Well, they must have really been putting all hands on deck for Season 2 if they're already showing what's coming up next. Like, sheesh.
It's reassuring to see how perceptive you are, Miss Isolde.
Sorry I can't come with. I'll leave Yuzuha to you.
Yeah, he's banged up.
Don't worry, Minato. We'll make sure to bring Yuzuha back safe and sound. If everyone's prepared, let's not waste time and get moving.
Wise, how's it going? Ready to head out? All done. Let's go. Before long, you use the cable car and quickly enter the hollow with the help of Obel Squad. You then make your way from the cliff to the second floor of the lab building.
Target area reached. Operation start.
Miasma here is thick.
The miasma here is thick.
That's odd. How has the miasma here thickened so much in the short time we've been away?
Probably has to do with the monster let loose in the foundry.
I can see it. The ground and walls have all suffered major damage under the miasma.
Wait, does that mean the miasmic fiend has been here?
Probably.
You mean the monster you ran into earlier? Yes. Those marks seem to have been made by something of a similar size.
All right, everyone, stay alert.
Also, the eyes on Magus, or at least the thing that calls itself Magus, reminds me of the eyes of the Kamui from Kill la Kill, the black and red uniform that what's her name? The main protagonist in that series wears, with that big triangular eye with the multi-colored irises and pupils. That's what it reminds me of.
Don't worry, we got it. Let's go.
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
Okay, so we got Soldier 11 and Trigger on us, do we?
Watch out! Monsters!
Leave it to us, Proxy.
Nearby biothermal signal detected.
Counter! Is it Ferox's men?
No. I suspect it's a survivor from outside the door that was on the ground.
people. They're just saw a bit of time. Now I think about it, she's probably going to be next after Alice since they showed her off first. And they'll, well, I imagine they'll probably do what they've done.
My sword will never lose to anyone.
Well, we already have Minato moving around in the game, so he's likely going to show up eventually. If not him first, then Orphe next, or one of them.
Let's hurry.
I know what anime you're talking about. Can't wait for the drip marketing. Yeah.
Just as you said, someone's on the ground.
By the way, in my speaking of drip, I really think that every character in the game needs to get an alternate outfit. It's kind of criminal to me that only like 5 of them have an alternate. Especially when they all have a coat hanger symbol on their profile, so why only a paltry amount of them? Wakey wakey. Dying thud. Uh-oh. Can you hear us? You guys are... We're here to rescue you. What happened? Monster! That fiend! It's here. Just as we thought. The miasmic fiend's already gotten into the area. Have you seen a girl with red hair? Storage ran over there. Help. I'm sorry, he's dead. His injuries were too severe. Proxy, Miss Alice, do you know about the warehouse he was talking about? Yeah, it's not far from this building. Follow me.
The others seem to have fled to the warehouse. Let's go take a look.
In an instant.
Just leave the monsters. Let's hurry.
Soldier 11 still plays as solid as ever. I kind of prefer the name Andy gave her. Harin, I believe it's called. Even though she doesn't really like it. Where in the... Was it the basement floor or the first floor? Okay, first floor. Into the Wild Arctic elevator.
Seems there is a tough fight.
The warehouse is right over there.
Yeah, they've all been massacred.
Don't come any closer! Someone's there.
Yeah.
Take out the monsters and protect the survivors!
Thank heavens! Someone's here! Help! Help me!
Stay in the corner. Don't move.
Ignite!
Finally! We're saved!
What happened here?
Am I really so scared of that monster that I'm hearing a gun talk?
I wasn't seeing things. It is a gun on that tail.
Your hearing and mind are fine.
So can you please calm down for a moment and tell us what happened here? Please, be honest. What you say could really help save lives.
Oh, okay. Got it. Just now, we were checking the explosives nearby when that miasmic fiend suddenly came out of the lab building. Everyone jumped into action, but that thing can't be killed with bullets. Even if you manage to knock it down, it just absorbs energy from the miasma and gets right back up.
So we gotta find a way to cut it off from the surrounding miasma that it uses as an infinite supply of energy.
Just like I thought.
There was a researcher with Ferox who said the monster's core is special, wrapped in something that gives it those powers. But every time we tried to hit the core, it dodged us, and then I got hit and passed out.
Where did Ferox go? Did you see a red-haired girl?
I was out cold, so I don't know where everyone went after that. But yeah, I did see that girl. She was with Ferox the whole time. She's supposed to be a prisoner, but for some reason, Ferox has been treating her like a princess. He said he wouldn't let her get hurt.
Well, yeah, she's the prize specimen. She goes, and his whole operation goes. At least Yuzuha's safe for now.
Great. At least Yuzuha is safe for now.
There are traces of a fight all along this path. If we follow them, we should be able to find Ferox and the others.
Wait! There's a serious problem right now. Because of the fiend, the miasma around here has gotten thicker, and more monsters keep showing up. Plus the lab's power is down. The monsters that the Exaltus created are gonna break out any second! The thing is, we've already rigged this place to blow. And if those monsters accidentally trigger the detonator, we're as good as dead!
What?
That damn miasmic fiend has completely screwed our plan!
Shouldn't have made the damn thing then.
It appears we must handle both the rescue and the explosives simultaneously. Do we have enough people for that?
There's no need to worry. Let's just split into 2 teams and get moving.
Hey, she showed up.
That voice. It's Shifu.
Boy, am I happy to see Shifu Tigbitties over here.
Sorry for the wait, Wise. I've met up with Belle and I'm on my way to you now. I'll be there in no time. Defense Force friends, since the explosives could cause immense danger, splitting into 2 teams appears to be the optimal route. The Defense Force can focus on securing the lab while I deal with Ferox's crew and the miasmic fiend. How does that sound?
It's rare, but this time I actually agree with the Yunque Summit High Preceptor. Alright then, Seed and Soldier 11, you're with me on the explosives. Trigger, go with the proxy and keep looking for Ferox.
Yes, Captain.
Mister, do you know where all the explosives are?
Yeah, I do.
Can you show us, please? Proxy, don't worry. We promise we'll keep this place safe.
Trigger, Alice, let's keep moving.
Onward to dawn, men and women. I've been rewatching old protein pill videos. Nothing in there. Another dead guy. Several dead guys.
It's so awful. These people, they're all...
The monsters here are strong. Stay alert.
I'll take point. Adjust.
Biosignal detected. A small organism is at the center of the problem.
Small organism? Could it be Kama? You'll regret choosing me as your opponent.
I'll pierce right through. But the target's exposed.
It won't hurt. I'll make it quick. A flurry of thrusts.
You're in my sight.
Clear your mind. Sorry for stealing your spotlight.
Oh, she's so cool. Well, looky here.
It really is Kama. He's heading into that building.
I really don't get why you would work for people like this if you're not strong as
Yuzuha
hell.
must be in there.
Yeah, it's a given. You'd have to be.
On the way.
Otherwise, you're just dead weight. I hear commotion ahead.
I'm not too late, am I?
Nope.
You made it just in time.
Now then, let's put an end to this.
Abomination.
Yuzuha, you alright? How are you holding up?
Don't worry. I'm good.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
Shifu, about this monster.
Bell filled me in on the way over. Its core is unique, allowing it to soak up energy from the miasma to heal itself. Truly horrific. But hey, don't forget. We at Yomkoi Summit specialize in dealing with such evils. Strength and finesse.
It's about to absorb energy from the miasma again.
Okay, I'll deal with it. Form and spirit. Release.
Nice one! The car is exposed!
Its self-healing power is gone. In a way, it's also freed from its pain. Evil shall be purged.
Did Yuzuha and Shifu say something when she hit the monster?
It's just a few incantations. Come on.
Watch out! The enemy's not happy!
Okay, so running won't work. Uh-oh. Okay, I timed that one.
That's a menacing stance! Move!
Ah, I just timed it.
Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay!
Since you're the manifestation of my past regrets, and may you scatter to the wind, along with those memories.
You'll regret choosing me as your opponent. Time to take you away!
Purge corruption, restore clarity.
It was relieved.
Mr. Ferox, I suggest you give up on running.
Please don't shoot!
Here. This is yours! It's mine. It was your— Take it! We're going to live on together! You don't get to brush this off like it's nothing! Alice. I won't let you say things like— Hey. We'll live on, together. You have my word. I promise.
Aww.
There. No more crying.
That was fast. Well, yeah, the fiend opened its eye and was like, "Thank you." So it knew. It was glad to be put out of its misery. That was a bit of a fast resolution, I will say. Could have been maybe a little longer. Fun fight, though, I will say. Is that not her sister? Because if I remember correctly, her sister was at the end of the main quest in Season 2. A few days later. I think what happened was, if I recall correctly, they, used some kind of techno-magic mumbo-jumbo to, take gaze into Yishun's memories of her sister as the previous preceptor, and they modeled the monster after her. But in doing so, it probably took a residual shard of memory and personality from that memory, and as a result, it's basically the doppelgangers, the blue doppelgangers we've seen of Jane Doe, Pulchra, Moors, Bellum, and of course most recently the Hugo. I think they basically did that, but with extra steps. So it's not really, I don't think, Yishun's sister, as much as it's an abnormal manifestation of it, but clearly in being a reconstructed abomination, it still has some pleasant memories molded in there to the point that it kind of took on some aspects in that process. So it's not really the sister brought back, it's just a warped memory made form, basically. A few days later.
Alright, disciples. I'm heading out. Keep an eye on the temple for me, okay?
You're leaving already? Come on. We just got home. You just got home. You look a bit tired, Shifu. Not enough sleep?
You look a bit tired, Sufu. Not enough sleep?
Yes, we caught Ferox, but figuring out what to do with him has everyone on edge. Those meetings just never end. I'm grateful they respect Yunque Summit's input, but honestly, it's exhausting worrying about being used as pawns in such a tangled mess of a situation. I'd rather be cleaning up the lab in the Hollow.
What's the latest news in the Hollow?
That area's already secured, and the evidence that the Exaltists and Porcelumics didn't manage to destroy is being moved out of the Hollow bit by bit. Lucre managed to get Porcelumics to investigate first on the grounds of business secrets, and Damien is in charge.
Lucro's putting him in charge? Seems like Damien's efforts are paying off.
And About that miasmic fiend's origins. It looks like they used some of my past memories I left in the miasma to create it.
Yep, exactly what I suspected.
I'd suspected as much, but seeing its face with my own eyes, it still sent a shiver through me.
Yeah, a little bit of it that was of positive, based on the positive memories, still made it into the makeup of that thing. And when we put it out of its misery, it was like grateful. Like, thank you. You put me out of this painful existence. I can rest completely.
Don't worry. What's in the past no longer binds me.
Because can we agree that her sister was a baddie? She kind of looks better than Yishuan. I'm cultured, I'm sorry. Look, if you've seen your sister in the game, the story, you would think the same. Well, we didn't see much of her in those cutscenes, but yeah, she did look pretty good. I mean, Yishuan's, A++ already, so I can only imagine that her sister was just as good looking from what I saw. Would like to see more, but it is what it is.
And besides, we freed that creature from the weight of human memories. That, in its own way, is also a kind of mercy. From what Ferox and the others said, we can be certain that the monster was made by the Exaltus Overseer.
So that Overseer really is alive? What do they want?
I'm not sure. It feels like the Exaltus made the monster just to draw attention to their link with Ferox. Alright, let's not dwell on this for now. Is your friend from the inspection team leaving today? You're planning to see her off, right?
Yeah. Wise and I will go meet up with them soon.
With Ferox's downfall, all those tops higher-ups who came to Wi-Fi just on a brief formality can't leave yet, and the inspection team can actually wrap things up.
That makes me wonder if the Exaltus needed, poor Slumex's funding to keep them going, why would they suddenly just let him go? Seems kind of counterproductive to me.
Anyway, I'll be taking my leave now.
See you, Shifu. It's almost time, Wise. Let's go find Alice and the others.
I don't know why the yellow circle for him keeps coming back. Makes no sense. How are we looking in the sales? Crawling. Master, if you and Quay Summit, we heard you know mystical arts to slay demons and monsters. Please teach us. Yeah, we want to be like in the movies, couple of magic words and poof, bye-bye ethereals. And while I'm at it, I want to wipe out the hollow cram schools, destroy the math enrichment classes. Basically, I'm going to crush anything that stands in the way of my freedom. Do you even hear yourself? If this was a movie, you'd be the villain everyone hates. Yishuan Shifu would never teach mystic arts to someone like you. Unlike you, I only want to learn Yishuan's fortune-shaping technique. Fortune shaping? Why are you interested in such a thing? They say rituals for shaping fortune can turn someone's luck around, including their wealth. My dad's a stock trader, though he never seems to make any money, always moping around. Sometimes he'd lock himself in the bathroom at home and yell, "Oh heavens, lend me the luck to make a fortune," to scare Mom and I. So you're helping to improve your father's financial fortune, right? Well, I suppose that counts as filial piety. However, the art of fortune shaping isn't perfect. When one person's luck improves, someone else has to pay the price. Would you be willing to take on misfortune yourself to boost your father's financial luck? Huh? Shifu, you got it all wrong. I want my father to take on the bad luck so my fortune can improve. He's already hit rock bottom, so absorbing a bit more bad luck shouldn't hurt him. Mom says, judging by the look of him, he's a lost cause. If our family wants to get rich, it's all up to me. I've got it all figured out. Once I master the art of fortune shaping, I definitely won't follow in my old man's footsteps and foolishly mess with stocks. Stock market's a cutthroat world. Going all in is a one-way ticket to nowhere. So I'm gonna buy lottery tickets. Just one lucky win, I could live up to the rest of my life. I could live it up for the rest of my life. That's a little surprising, not using your training to cheat. My disciple is right. Your answer was quite unexpected. Mastering mystic arts isn't something you can do overnight. Make real progress, you need constant reflection and relentless practice day and night. Even after attaining the way, one must act with caution, never abuse their power, never use it to bully and deceive others. Those are the terms you must abide by if you are to become a disciple of Yunkuei Summit. Can you accept those terms? Oh, who knew your rules were even stricter than cram school? I think I'll pass. If there was a 30-day crash course in becoming a mystic, I'd totally sign up for that. Yeah, and who knows if it'll even work. If I spend decades training only to win a few thousand dennies in the lottery, that would be totally pointless. I can tell you're not really interested in learning mystic arts, you just want a shortcut. Yet nothing in life ever comes easy. Learning mystic arts is no different. If you don't believe me, just ask my disciple. I'm lucky to have such a great Shifu. It's all thanks to your guidance I've progressed so quickly. Without your support, who knows how tough I'd have had it. I might have even gone off the deep end and straight up died. Seriously, even studying mystic arts is that tough, and here I thought I could change my fate with some fortune-shaping techniques. No mystic arts can change your fate. Your fate lies in your own hands. When the day comes that you no longer seek the mystic arts for personal gain, but instead wish to help others, come find me at Yunkui. Alrighty then. So, talk to Belle. Shifu tried to play it cool just now, but I bet she's still upset. Wise, you gotta find out why the Overseer used the miasmic fiend to wreak havoc in the Hollow. We need to avenge Shifu. Avenge her sister. That's exactly what I was thinking. Hold up, Yuzuha sent me a message. She said she's collecting materials in Siloam Bay with Alice and Minato right now, and they'll be back soon. She asked us to wait for them a bit. But now that the safety inspection's been called off and the elevator to Siloam's back up and running, why don't we just head over there and find them ourselves? Let's do it. Take the elevator then. Okay, this place is looking a little lively, all things considered. You know, scrap metal walls aside, from certain angles, the place doesn't look that bad. Still, it could use a bit of a refurbishing.
Belle, Wise, you two made it!
Morning.
Minato, how's your injury?
It's much better, thanks. Whoa! Yuzuha, why'd you hit me?
Look! Just a little tap and he's making those pained noises. bruised shoulder and back muscles, messed up spine, 3 broken ribs. There's no way that's healing so quickly.
At least I've stopped all my part-time jobs for now.
Yuzuha and Manato always make me laugh with their stand-up routines. Stand-up comedy? I get it. So last night's ghost stories didn't quite do it for you, huh, my lady? I'll make sure to send you some fresh Spook Shack posts late at night from now on. Huh? Oh no!
I love her expressions. Spook Shack.
Spook Shack?
What, like a Scooby-Doo gang or something?
Yeah, Spook Shack is an internet forum where people share and solve all kinds of strange mysteries. Yuzuha and Manato are members. They invited me to join, and now I'm in too. Not really strange mysteries. They're more like all kinds of supernatural tales and unsolved cases. Super interesting stuff. If you want, you can totally join us.
Do any of them involve hot kitsunes and lamnias by any chance?
Wow, that sounds fun! What do you think, Wise?
Maybe the oft succubus and dragon girl, maybe? Or wolf girls, even? Or cat girls? Other than the ones we've already interacted with, anyway. Can I refuse? No, I don't want to refuse. I want to accept.
Please, can I refuse?
Alright, Wise doesn't like horror movies, so of course he's apprehensive.
Right, Alice. About transferring the anti-corruption medicine patent. Are you sure that's okay?
Well, yesterday, as Grandpa's gotten a lot better, we talked. He said he completely supports my decision. He told me that he kept the patent mainly because maintaining some family assets cost money, and more importantly, he felt I wasn't ready to manage everything yet. But now he says he's not worried about me anymore, so it's time to let some things go. Without the income from the patent, I think he'll ask me to help with donating or selling some family assets that need a lot of funding to maintain. Like libraries and museums.
That's why I was like, maybe you should still have a little bit of a hand in the patent. Like, hey, I'll give full control over to Damien, but I still want a smidge of the income transferred over to me. That's what I would have done. Like, a little bit of a compromise to at least keep the family fortune going. So, yeah, I don't know. I think Alice may have I personally think the deal was too one-sided. That's just my personal opinion, really. Libraries, museums,
But is it really okay with, Damien? If he finds out you tricked him with your phrasing, he won't freak out and try to get back at your family, will he? Without the anti-corruption medicine patent, the Timefield family no longer has anything left for him to use against us. I believe he'll understand that what we're doing shows our family's determination not to be pushed around by poor Salumex. Also, I don't think Mr. Damien is as cold-hearted as he seems. Besides, as a businessman, I'm sure he understands the value of knowing when to walk away.
Well, unless your name is...
Timefield opens anti-corruption medicine patent to the public.
Well, unless your name is Soros and Gates, in which case it's never enough anyway. So, some people understand limitations, others do not. And the ones that do not sometimes have massive chips on their shoulders that clearly therapy is not enough to help them get over, if you know what I mean. and they have massive issues.
So she kept her promise and transferred the patent to Porcelumex. But at the same time, she gave it to everyone. We got played by a little brat. Looks like I really underestimated her.
Timefield opens anti-corruption medicine patent to the public, kept their prom. So basically, it's public domain. Anyone can look into the patent and springboard off of it as they wish, for good or for ill, hopefully good. So Damien can still make use of it, but he's not going to be the only one having full control over it anymore. So he still got partially what he wanted, just not all of it. And because Alice surrendered the patent into public domain, it's like, hey, it's all yours now. I don't have anything else for you to use on me. I'm free. Go ahead and do what you want with it.
Pardon the interruption, Mr. Damien. The files on the violations involving Ferox and the Exaltists have all been compiled.
I like how he's not mad over the whole thing. He's just like, whatever. I still got something out of it.
We also found a deployment list for Obscura. Please, have a look.
What's this all about? Over the Exaltist labs deployed
more giant Lovecraft monster summoning, probably.
Reporting in. The map with detailed locations of the Obscura units is complete. Please, take a look.
Thank you. It looks like our battle is about to begin.
Yeah, this is chapter 2, and what? It's 5 chapters typically per season, other than the 2 epilogue bonus chapters, which connected between seasons 1 and 2. So, yeah, we're getting right into the middle of everything now. After seeing Alice off at the upper cable station, the group returns to the vicinity of Swabian Temple. Belle, Wise, I need to help my dad watch the store later, so let's call it a day. Aren't your sister Kaide, Sumire, I don't know, and Uncle Baurong all at the shop today? I'm some of these names I'm not sure how to pronounce. For some reason, I just really want to spend time with them lately, even though we were close before. I always felt like I didn't truly understand what family meant. It was just imitating what others did. Well, yeah, she had a horrible childhood. Rough environment when being a lab rat and all. She didn't really have anyone to call family. And then so it's like she kind of just got, like she wanted to fit but didn't know how to properly do it without feeling like she was just imitating. And I think the whole sisterhood style bond she had with Alice really helped. So Yuzuha helped Alice come out of her shell. Alice helped Yuzuha, further figure out what family meant. But I guess I don't need to do that anymore. We can be a real family now. Yep, just like I said. Alright, thanks for covering for me earlier, telling them I was studying with you guys when I was at the hearing. You may be a witness who can prove Ferox's crimes, but now that they found out your blood can be used to increase porcelain purity, what if they come after you? Good point. Shiva said the hearing committee members were carefully screened and they're being very strict with it. Tops can even got people from Krampus involved. Krampus? What? The evil version of Santa Claus? Okay? Okay, that's probably not what it is, but it's still, that is what I think of when I see that name. At least that means Yuzuha's safety is guaranteed. What is that? Yeah, what is Krampus? Shifu didn't say much, just that it was Tops's internal affairs and she couldn't be bothered to pry, but if Krampus is involved, Tops must be dead serious this time. She's so cute. Indeed she is. Yeah, don't worry about me, Minato. I've made up my mind to live life to the fullest and enjoy every moment of it. Speaking of living life to the fullest, we'll be on break after exams next week. How about we hit up with Alice and go somewhere fun together? Beach episode, hint hint, wink wink. Hell yeah, I'm in. Where are we going? Haven't decided yet, so if you two know any cool places, make sure to tell everyone. Hey, Wise, there's a lot of nice vacation spots right here in the Throne Quarter. Saw some recommendation posts on the internet too. Why don't we help everyone scout out some places? Yuzuha, before we talk about having fun, shouldn't we be worried about the exams? After all, we haven't studied at all until now. No worries, I checked. It's all multiple choice. We can just wing it. After all, I've got killer luck on my side. But to keep you from having to stay after school for makeup exams, let's still do some studying at least. Bell-wise, we're heading off. See you after the break. See you during break. So that's all of Chapter 2. Yep. Like I said, organized into 5 chapters. And that's assuming nothing else comes afterwards, which likely may end up happening. Fantasy Resort can now be accessed. Talk to Fufu. Oh, that must be it up there. I really should think about investing into the whole upgrade for this. Tales of Midsummer Dreams, yep, there it is. Talk to Fufu, eh? It's you, Junior. Did you need something from me? You look like you want to say something. Come on, tell me. I've got your back. Actually, yes, there's something I want to ask you, Senior. Has Belle been coming to see you a lot lately? You're asking about that? Well, since I flunked arithmetic, cramming at the last minute wasn't going to cut it anymore, so I asked Junior Belle to tutor me. She's tutoring you? It's actually the opposite, isn't it? What do you mean? I tell Fufu about recent observations. When Belle goes to see Fufu, she often brings snacks. You were answering everything so smoothly just now. Looks like Belle was prepared for this. I can't believe you figured that out. You siblings combined must have like 1,000 tricks up your sleeves. What happened? Alright, I'll tell you. It's about the perception technique. Although Shifu taught Belle the perception technique already, the flow of energy in her body hasn't been smooth, so I'm trying to figure out a way to help her. She didn't tell me anything at all. All you said was she didn't get a chance to use it. Hey, now, don't worry. Your Your little sister's just moving at her own pace. Even if you're blood relatives, everyone's different, you know. Junior Belle just said she didn't want to hold you back. Since she got trapped in the hollow once before when her aptitude had yet to recover, she was worried she'd overthink things. That's why I helped keep it from you. Is there anything I can help with? She's been making crazy progress these days. She'll get the hang of it in no time. Just act like nothing's up, okay? Oh, and if you've got time, could you grab me some Wu-Tang root from Peace Herbal? There's an old recipe from Yunquay Summit that combines Wu-Tang root with other herbs into a paste to make meridian flow patches. They boost blood circulation and work wonders for the perception technique. I plan to get Belle some too. I'll go get those herbs for you right away. Okay, a little post main mission errand running, I guess. Oh, look who's here. Wait, what's this? Locksmith. Shop with distinctive phylum heights, flair. Signage is simple, straightforward, giving off unpretentious yet reassuring vibes. Yes. Did I inadvertently activate the beach thing? Yuzuha and Alice stand at the entrance of Mystic Ware, seemingly engaged in animated discussion. Noticing your arrival, they exchange a quick glance and clear their throats.
Wise? Belle, I've got a question. When you think about summer, what comes to mind?
Beach. Power bills and mosquitoes.
Summer means vacation, obviously. Throw on a swimsuit, hit the beach, and make a splash. These are the memories that'll make your whole year shine.
Same here. Though I spent last summer hanging out with friends at the video store, a beach trip is definitely the best way to spend summertime.
Aw, I didn't realize you missed out last summer. Well, this is the perfect chance to make up for it. I think you'll love what we've got planned.
Any events going on?
Oh, is there some kind of event happening?
Yuzuha flashes a slightly smug smile, and Alice, right on cue, pulls out 2 paper tickets from her pocket, blushing as she hands them over.
Wise? Belle? Thanks for your help before. We couldn't have done it without you. These 2 free resort vouchers are a small token of appreciation from Yuzuha and me. Please, school's out, so we're all going. Me, Alice, and Monato. Let's make it the best summer ever! Spook Shack style!
I inadvertently skipped dialogue at the end.
Wise? Belle? Thanks for your help before. We couldn't have done it without you. These 2 free resort vouchers are a small token of appreciation from Yuzuha and me. Please accept them.
Resort vouchers? Awesome! Belle and I will gladly take those off your hands.
Thanks, you two. By the way, what's a Spook Shack summer like? Does it have anything to do with ghost stories?
Nah, that'd just make Alice freak out.
But she clearly loves torturing her about it.
Walking along the beach, feeling the waves lap at your ankles, kicking back in a lounge chair under the sun, watching fireworks light up the night sky. Something like that.
Isn't that just a normal vacation?
Sorry, but that just sounds like a regular vacation. Where's the Spook Shack energy?
Well, the Spook Shack part is really just about how we found the place. We stumbled across a post about it on Internet's Spook Shack board.
Yep, that sounds like a ghost story. If it's popping up on Spook Shack's board, there's no way it's just an average resort.
But Alice and I scoped it out in person, and we didn't sense anything supernatural. There are some rumors online, but I'm pretty sure they're just made-up stories.
Or are they?
I agree with Yuzuha. I didn't notice anything weird at all. Apart from being a little empty and quiet, everything else seemed pretty normal.
Even Alice didn't notice anything, so it should be fine. Otherwise, Wise would be second-guessing this whole trip. All right, Wise. Time to break out those swimsuits we never got to wear.
Oh, right. Besides swimsuits, don't forget to pack casual clothes and your camera. The full vacation kit. We're booking out the entire resort, so this isn't your everyday getaway.
Hold up, you booked out what? The entire resort?
How'd you manage to do that? Well, then again, Alice is filthy rich, so of course she could do it.
Oh, did I forget to mention that? So the place was pretty empty, right? Alice and I did a little negotiating, and we managed to lock in short-term management rights at a ridiculously low price. Of course, I used the event fund Spook Shack's been saving up for ages. This has got to be the best deal I've scored lately.
Must be that good luck of hers.
I didn't even know that was possible. That was very Spook Shack of you.
I was surprised when Yuzuha's negotiation worked out. But after everything that's happened lately, I think we all deserve a little time to unwind. Anyway, I've sent the address to your knock-knock. Alice and I will be waiting there, swimsuits on and ready to go. Huh? But I haven't even bought a swimsuit yet this year. Don't worry. I've already picked one out for you.
Oh, she did she?
You have? I don't know how I feel about this.
It's gonna be glorious, isn't it?
Belle and I will go pack our bags. See you at the resort.
Back to swimsuits, gadgets, and essentials in record time. Using the address Yuzuha gave us, we drove out to the seaside resort in the Throne Quarter. I wasn't ready to do it yet. I wanted to wait till next stream, but the freaking quest thing. Okay, hold on. Did I inadvertently go the wrong way? When I did go the wrong way. I meant to go to the store where the herbs were, and instead I blundered into the event quest instead. Ah! Okay, fine. Nice place. Okay. Meet up with Alice and Yuzuha. Okay, so we haven't technically started it yet. Well, I mean, we technically did start it yet, but... Family Resort unlocked. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to start it just yet. I want to do this first, and then save the resort shit for next stream. So consider that a little bit of a prelude for where we're going. Shobu isn't near the shop entrance. Is he grabbing medicine? Come to think of it, I can hear voices coming from within. Auntie Fang, I had no idea your husband and Grand Shifu were fellow disciples back in the day. Unexpected bond indeed. That's right, even though I left the sect later on, our bonds remain strong. Your Shifu's generation of disciples, we practically watched them grow up, you know. Such a shame about young Yijiang, gone too soon. I heard she exhausted her life force using the Qingming sword to save Wei-Fei. Qingming sword is a legendary weapon beyond compare. To harness such power, one must be willing to pay the price. Hasn't been easy, that's for sure, but from what you just told me, Qingming sword has found a new master. Looks like Yunquei Summit's legacy is in good hands. Yes, very good indeed. Your medicine is ready, please. Take care. Master Wise, what are you doing here? I'm here to pick up medicine. Are you okay, Senior? Nothing major. Just haven't been sleeping well lately. I'm here to get some meds. It's an old problem. What are you here for, Junior? Wu-Tang root. Sorry, but we're currently out of Wu-Tang root. Next week, restock. Please come back then. Does it really take that long? Is there any other way to buy it? Young master, don't worry. You can ask around Siloon Bay. Wu-Tang root grows by the water, and while it's used as medicine, us locals often dry it out and use it in dishes. Using Wu-Tang root as medicine isn't quite the same as using it for food. Not sure if that'll work out for you. Shoot, I'm not too sure about that either. Junior, you must be after the root to make meridian flow patches, right? The kind used for food should be sufficient. It's just the older roots are much better, and if you haven't seen them in person before, they can be tricky to identify. If you don't mind, I can come with you. Thanks, Senior. Let's go then. Okay, so I'm gonna hold off on the beach stuff for now. And get this root quest over with. Alice's swimsuit is perfect. Minor spoiler, but yes, I agree. And Yuzuha's is not half bad either. Really accentuates her, her form. So does Alice's, by the way. What brings you to Siloon Bay, Wise? I want to buy Wu-Tang root. You know where I could get it? You need Wu-Tang? We got plenty at home. My mom dried a bunch, though the stuff's bitter. Tastes awful if you ask me. We're buying this for medicine, not as a snack. Sounds okay then. Wise, come over to my place to get them. You fix my toy, and I won't charge you anything. Plus, it's better if you take more. Saves me from my mom's prying to force them on me every day. Later, near Mello's place. It's in this box down here. Hold on, let me move these things off the top. Heave-ho. Ah, bugs. Watch out, they're centipedes. Several giant centipedes land on Mello's arm, and both Senior Ye and you instinctively rush to help. Senior Ye brushes the centipedes off with his sleeve, but you aren't as nimble and get a nasty bite on your wrist. Ouch. Not long after. That big bump looks painful. I'm so sorry, wife. It's my fault you got hurt. I got careless. It's fine. I can handle it. Junior, you were quick to react back there, but since you usually live in the city, you probably haven't dealt with these critters much. You can't be grabbing centipedes with your bare hands. Luckily, you're not allergic, and I just applied some ointment. Should be healed up in 3 or 4 days. Hold up. Don't hide your wrist in your sleeve. That won't help it recover. The sleeve rubbing against the swollen area will just make it worse. I bet Wise just doesn't want anyone to he tried to grab a centipede with his bare hands. That's hardly embarrassing. Mello, do you happen to have any gauze at home? Mind bringing some over? Yeah, just give me a sec. Mello dashes into the house. Show me that wound first, I'll patch you up, then you can put your sleeve back on. Senior, I was wondering earlier why you'd need meridian flow patches when you've already mastered perception technique. Now it makes sense. You were preparing them for your sister, weren't you? Senior, can I ask you for a favor? Keep everything that happened today from Junior Bell. Don't worry, my lips are sealed. You agreed so quickly. Thought you'd want me to come clean. Senior Fufu and Junior Yinhu might tell you to just tell the truth, but me, I have a younger sister too, so I know there are things that are actually hard to talk about with family. You have a sister? Is she also a disciple? Yeah, we joined the sect together as kids, but unlike me, she was far more talented. You're being too modest, Senior. I'm not being modest. I used to slap on those meridian patches all the time back in the day. That's how I got so good at picking out the right herbs. Got him, got him. Brought the gauze and scissors. As you were talking, Mela comes running back, and Senior Ye first treats your wounds, then helps you pick out some Wu-Tang roots. Alright, we're done here. Let's head back to Swabian Temple. Big Bro Wise, come hang out with us again sometime. Good kid, very bright. Same with Dante, too. And I have no idea who's calling me. Ah, Wise, where'd you run off to? I've been looking everywhere for you. You weren't even picking up your phone. Shoot, my phone was on silent. The videotape inventory at home wasn't adding up. It took me forever to find where your logbook was, but it's all good now. Sorry, Junior Bell. Was just at Peace Herbal picking up some medicine. I ran into Junior Wise there, and he helped me sort through herbs. Thanks for helping me carry the medicine. I'll hand the root to Senior Fufu so she don't have to worry about it. So you don't have to worry about it. Thanks, Senior. I'll leave it to you. After that, Senior Ye leaves. Ye went to Peace Herbal to get medicine. Could it be because he's having trouble sleeping? You know what about that too? Yeah, I heard about it from Senior Yinhu. Seems like Senior Ye's problems isn't just insomnia or being a light sleeper. He's been having constant night terrors. Is there something bothering him? I don't know. Uh-oh. Possible plot thread for next chapter? I mean, we don't know much about the guy other than the fact that he has a sister, so... Wise, you got medicine together? Didn't you chat about anything during that time? Come to think of it, Senior Ye mentioned he had a sister, and she's also a disciple. I wonder if Senior Ye's sister looks like him. Maybe we'll get a chance to meet her someday. Oh shoot, it's almost time for Fufu's arithmetic tutoring session. I better get going. Yep, you better hit those books. Hard. Yeah, wait, I'm not the one working hard. Fufu's the one who should be working hard. Alright, I'm out. Bye-bye. Okay, so, that's it for that little side quest right there. What's this? Ah, so new faction with Allison, Uki, and Yuzuha. And they already added Alice in there anyway, because, well, technically she is a playable character, but we don't have her yet. We have to wait for her. Yuzuha, of course. So we just have to wait. So the only other member left is Minato, but so we gotta wait for him to show up. Unfathomable Jester Spawn. Not the Todd McFarlane Spawn, that's for sure. Okay. So, we've done everything here. So that just leaves the beach episode. But I'm not going to start that yet. I'm going to hold off until into a next stream for it. 9 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay, well. So, yeah, we ended up completing the main... I also like the monster designs in this game. Yeah, they're pretty good, I will say. So, I'm going to stop here, and when I come back with the next part, we will officially start the beach episode, but we did get a little bit of a prelude as to what the place looks like inadvertently. I meant to go do the medicine shop first, but I ended up blundering into the introduction instead. So, that aside, I'm going to call off part 118 here, and when I come back with part 119, we will officially, for realsies, start the beach episode plotline. So, I'm going to take a break. If I come back tonight, yay. If not, then tomorrow most likely. So that'll do it for this. Wrap that little storyline part up. Alice and Yuzuha are officially part of the whole thing, and I look forward to seeing what else happens with them, because I really, really like them. And, yeah. Bring on the Spook Shack gang. I look forward to seeing what else happens with them. So that'll do it for now. Be back later.